Our Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan back with our full forecast. Hey, Dan.
Hey there, Veronica. Much cooler out there today unless you live in Bradley, California, where it was much warmer today. It was kind of a weird switcheroo. Yesterday in Bradley, you sat in the bottom of a cold air inversion with clouds for most of the day, and your high was only in the mid 60s. Today, you fully mixed out, you got to 78, whereas, 99.5% of our viewing population on the coast had a little different experience today. You were nice and warm yesterday with offshore winds. Today, the breezes turned back onshore, and while it was mild earlier in the day, we did cool off this evening. Many locations about 10 degrees cooler than this time last night, and we sit in the 50s for most cities around the bay right now. A few spots in the south still in the 60s and comfortable, but certainly a cooler evening out there. But take a look at this beautiful picture. Alicia Machado sent this to me on Twitter. She captured this beautiful sunset tonight. Our reporters live in the field always getting those beautiful Central Coast views. We'll stay mostly clear tonight. A few high clouds continuing to pass through. Temperatures down into the mid 40s by midnight tonight. By the way, thanks Alicia for sending that in. I do appreciate it. But we are watching for some low clouds. At the moment, nothing going on. They would show up yellow on this map. These are some high clouds that you can see passing through. We do have the potential for a little bit of low cloud cover and fog right around the coast overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. The south and east sides of the bay, maybe into the Salinas Valley. I could see a little bit of fog or low clouds developing. So watch out for areas of lowered visibility as you head out the door tomorrow morning. But for the rest of your Thursday, you'll expect much cooler weather. We're going to cool further compared to what we saw today, and we'll see high temperatures that we haven't seen in a week or so, on top of the potential for some low clouds that may keep the day somewhat cloudy on the coast. It will feel like July out there, except you can't drive to the Pinnacles to find the temperatures in the hundreds. It's still going to be somewhat cool there as well. So a cool day all around. The winds will pick up in the afternoon as well. It will be breezy off of the bay under partly cloudy skies. Let's get a look at those temperatures tomorrow. We're going to stay in the 60s, fairly comfortable in Santa Cruz and Capitola and up into the valleys, up Highway 9 at 17 tomorrow. Bonnie Doon in the 60s, but staying in the 50s up on the summit. Wattsville, low 60s for you, but you won't even get there in Salinas, Marina, Castroville tomorrow in the 50s. A little warmer in Gilroy and Hollister, mid to upper 60s. There's still a little bit of warm air in our valleys. Monterey tomorrow, 57, much cooler than we were a couple days ago. Hit 82 at the airport in Monterey yesterday. Big switcheroo. 55 your high in PG, and then farther south, well, get close to 70 or so in the southern Salinas Valley, the San Antonio Valley. Otherwise, much more of a cool day compared to what we saw today. Now, I mentioned earlier in the show a couple rain chances. They're coming this weekend. A slight chance in the Santa Cruz Mountains or the Santa Cruz coast on Saturday. Sunday, it's a little bit more widespread across the bay, but both of these events will be very, very light if we do see anything. So don't expect any major impacts, but you could see some patchy wet roadways, so just keep that in mind. Otherwise, the next 2 days, breezy and chilly. Next week, a little bit more seasonable, partly cloudy. Weather systems continue to move by to our north. If they move far enough south, that may change that forecast a bit. Inland areas also cool and breezy over the next couple of days. There's a slight chance of a shower or two in the Santa Clara Valley on Saturday, and that's about it as far as inland locations are concerned. And then on Sunday as well, it may stray a little farther south. But again, don't expect much rain this weekend. I know you see the rain icons and it looks like, oh, I have to cancel all my plans. But just keep an eye out. We will have a few sprinkles in the area, but nothing major. Next week, seasonable and partly cloudy. We'll be keeping an eye for additional rain chances. Stay with us. We're back after this.